Welcome to another edition of the Senior Class. In today's show, we talk with Jason Apel, sales representative for Mustang Cat out of Houston, Texas. We sat down with Jason to discuss key trends impacting the construction industry in terms of equipment. We hope you enjoy listening. Thank you all for joining us. This is another edition of the Senior Class. I have here with me Jason Apel, who's with Mustang Cat down in Houston. How are you, Jason?
I'm doing all right. Thanks, Colby.
Sounds good. And can you just let us know what's your official title there down in Houston?
I'm a sales representative for the growth department in Houston. So I'm at the dealership out of our 290 store in Houston, Texas.
Wonderful. Really, we're just trying to talk about how kind of some of the changes coming about with equipment as it impacts general contractors throughout the U.S. I know that you can kind of only speak to the Houston area, but I'm sure it kind of translates throughout. So just kind of the first question, what's new for the construction industry, in your opinion, in 2016 in terms of equipment?
So things that we've seen coming up new for 2016 is we've had a few models here lately come into Tier 4 final.
Gotcha.
New in 2016 is new Tier 4 final models. We're seeing larger pieces of equipment, smaller pieces of equipment, all being flexed through their last couple years of Tier 4 final.
Right.
But where most of ours are going Tier 4 final here in 15 or 16, so getting quite a few of those models in our dealership.
Okay. What's been the you gauge any kind of the feeling of those Tier 4 models from guys, or are they liking it? Is it just kind of one more thing they have to deal with, or what's your impression?
Yeah, so it's an extra component that these guys all have to deal with on their job sites. Most of it is DEF fluid solution to meet these Tier 4 requirements. So adding DEF fluid to the machine is another thing operators will be putting in the machines, checking on their daily walkarounds. But as we've seen, it's the way the entire industry is going. So you have 2016 was the year that we're putting more pieces in. 2017 will have new equipment, and eventually we're seeing ourselves and other manufacturers go into this solution. Guys that are driving big diesel trucks have had this same DEF fluid added to their trucks for years before their construction equipment. So those guys have been used to it and are just transferring on a larger scale to the equipment on their job sites. Got it.
And with some of those new changes, are you guys providing a lot of equipment training opportunities for contractors, or how is that working?
So we do. On Tier 4 specifically, we do have quite a bit of literature on what's going on in different Tier 4 engines, how those engines are meeting these requirements, plus different just information about DEF fluid, how to store it, how long it'll last on a job site and stuff like that.
Right.
And then as well as with any kind of training that we have for operators, when we drop off a new piece of equipment in our dealership, we send our demo operator from the dealership out to the machine.
Gotcha.
That guy meets with the operator or group of operators who will be working on that specific machine and shows them anything new. If you have a new DEF tank to fill, this button does this function. There's always a little bit of change from a guy switching over from a previous model to a brand new machine. And our demo operator is there to go over that right when the machine's dropped off, as well as anytime they need follow up with that as well.
So they're available to come back. Is that kind of a year limited callback opportunity, or how does that work?
We don't know. So we have these guys available to go out to different job sites at any time. we, if for chance some contractor has to replace an entire paving crew, we can get out and bring our folks from the dealership out and do new training to that new crew that the contractors hired, to get them up to speed on the equipment if they were used to running something else, and we'll have that opportunity throughout the life of their machine.
Got it. Kind of one last question, kind of flowing from that. What type of warranty and service plans are you guys? What are you seeing as being the most popular for the construction industry in terms of equipment?
All right. So on warranty, service plans, stuff like that, we have our smaller stuff that Caterpillar calls the compact construction equipment. Most of those will be a 2-year powertrain and hydraulic warranty on our smaller pieces of equipment.
Gotcha.
Caterpillar will offer that first year as a premier warranty of those 2 years. Anything larger than that, you're seeing folks kind of tailor it to their life cycle of their buying need. A lot of guys will put a 3-year, 5,000-hour warranty on those machines. Some folks really like their 1,500 hours a year, but a 3-year, 4,500 hours, and kind of think, hey, we can keep this machine for that time frame, have it under warranty. There is that premier warranty for the first year.
Okay.
The extended premier warranty is an option to purchase, and folks like the powertrain and hydraulic option, but as these pieces of equipment get a little bit more electronic, some guys like the longer and kind of deeper level of warranty.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, I think that's all we have time for today. Man, thank you so much for taking the time and for providing your insight.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Senior Class. If you're interested in being a guest on the show or to receive information on how Pinnacle Development Group can work with you and your company, please contact us at colby@pinnacleccid.com or find our contact information at www.pinnacledg.com.